When discussing giant bubbles, you want to start with the basics. So you can talk about the different molecules and the properties that they hold. You can then go into surface tension and explain how surface tension is flattened when things like soap are added to water, and it makes the water a little bit more elastic, allowing it to form such shapes such as bubbles. And then you can talk about what is a bubble and how it's a thin film of soap molecules layered around water, forming a bilayer, which is similar to a lot of the membranes within the human body. And you can talk about how these bilayers are amphibic, and the same goes for soap. And amphibic means that there's both a hydrophobic and a hydrophilic region. You then can discuss what each of those mean, and how hydrophilic means it's water loving, so things that interact well with water. And then you can talk about how soap is an example of a hydrophobic substance, which is water fearing, things that don't interact well with water. You then can discuss exactly why soap is able to remove grease, and that's because the hydrophobic tails surround a droplet of oil, presenting the hydrophilic heads to surround the water, allowing the oil to dissolve in the water even though oil is technically greasy. So you can go ahead and discuss the basics of molecules and how they interact with one another, their properties, and then more about bubbles, how they're formed, why they're formed, and how it's helpful for when we are cleaning our dishes.